Welcome back to JOJ. It is March 12th. Obviously pre-recorded. Hopefully somebody's still fishing.
Hope so.
If not, he's working the show.
Yeah.
But yeah, so it's hard to believe even we're filming these that it's March.
Yeah.
But it feels like it took forever to get here, and now that January is here, it has flown by.
Yeah, that's a fact.
Quickly. So today's devotional is titled "Nothing Else Matters." The Bible verse is Romans 8:31. What then shall we say to these things? If God is for us, who can be against us? March Madness is here.
I marked it out and put red crest.
Oh, I see the note. Red Crest Madness is here. How we love to fill the stands and shout cheers for our team and jeers against our opponent. Everyone knows which team fans are for and who they are against by the colors they wear and the cheers they chant. Today, Paul asks us to consider the fact that God is our greatest fan. The question is if God is for us, who can be against us? In other words, because God is for us, it doesn't matter who or what is against us. No one can take away your salvation. No one can shut off God's love for you or foil God's plan for you. If anyone were able to do any of those things, he or she would have to be greater than God himself. Even the powers of hell may set themselves against you, but they will not prevail. Why? Because God is greater and he is on your side. In his question, Paul is assuming a positive answer. If God be for us, no one can be against us. If God be for us, nothing else matters. Is it not wonderful news to believe that salvation lies outside of ourselves? That quote was Martin Luther.
And that is very, very true.
Yes.
We don't have to depend on ourselves for salvation.
We would be in trouble.
We would be in big, big trouble. No doubt about it. It really, I mean, the title of that, it struck me pretty good because and then once you read reading through that verse and stuff, and I love that. I've always loved that verse from Romans. If God is for us, who can be against us? And it's not, God is everything. He is all-knowing, all-seeing, all present. He is all of that. And it's not just, as it kind of mentions in there, it's not just what person or what entity can be against us, what situation, what anything. God can use any of that, any situation, any strife or anything. He can use all of that for his good. That's if he is for you. Even as long as you're a child of God, even if it ends in your worldly death, that's okay, because as long as you're a child of God, you know that he is for you, and that if you're saved, you're going to spend eternity with him. So it's like, what risk do you really have in this world, because it's already been settled?
Yeah. And I think it's, obviously pretty fitting that today is Championship Sunday for Red Crest. And, it's, of course, talking sports here because it's March Madness, which we don't really follow or get into. No, certainly does not. We might, who knows, the kids might be into it this year.
Yeah.
But it, and it relates to you're at sporting events and, they know who you're cheering for. Because you're, cheering on your team and booing the other team, and, you're decked out in colors or pom-poms, whatever it is you have. One of us is more lively than the other when it comes to this stuff.
One of us wanted to go and the other one got dragged to
But at the same time, do people look at you and say that, you're God's child? Yeah. Do your actions reflect of, what team you're on there,
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Are the words you're speaking a reflection of Christ living in you, or is the way you're treating others a reflection of Christ living in you? That's a really big part of it, because if you claim God here or there, but don't live that way, and don't always fly his flag, you could say.
Yeah.
Then don't know if that transformation really was wholehearted in that. So the way the colors we wear and the words we speak and the actions that we have, if we're a child of God, we need to be showing that we're a child of God.
And sometimes I think that may reflect in our actions at sporting events.
Yeah, it does. Competition brings out the best and the worst in people.
It does.
It most definitely does.
I have gotten a lot better.
Yeah.
I have.
Yeah.
I don't yell at my kids near as much.
Yeah.
But yes, just in relate. I mean, I'm really not that bad. I mean, I get frustrated, but yeah, sporting events can bring out some real true colors there.
Oh yeah, it does when that's funny because like at those events with our kids and stuff. Mm-hmm. I mean, what's you really gonna gain or lose? You know what I mean?
Yes.
Like at the end of the day, if you win by 100 or you lose by 1, nothing much really changed.
Really? So if you gain or win by an ounce or pound, whatever it is now,
That's my job.
I know, but I'm just saying, like, the kids are invested.
Yeah.
Just like you're invested.
Yeah, I guess so.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Anywho, so to wrap it up for today, is to remember, if God is for you, nothing can be against you.
Absolutely.
And be, secure in that.
Yep, no doubt about it.
Right?
That's right. Okay. See y'all next week.